Hey guys, and welcome back to World War II Solitaire board game channel and another D-Day Dice 2nd edition playthrough video. Today we're gonna play the last map of the expansion box Overlord, and after that we're gonna move on to the last big box expansion, which is War Stories. So we're using all of the modules from the previous expansions, including the mini expansions, MGF, dice and supplies. And this is a pretty rough map. We have 2 bunkers to conquer. The second bunker is going to be 40 soldiers needed. So we have a lot of soldiers to rally. So my plan anyway is to start, let's see, I want to start in this sector, move up to the left, north, to the east, up into this bunker, and then on to the last bunker. So once you reach this point with the flag, that's a command post, and when you are there, you have to decide which bunker of these 2 first ones that you want to conquer. And once you have done that, say that I want to go into this one becomes unavailable for you for the entire game. So to do the plan that I would like to do, that means I'm gonna need the wire cutters. So I'm gonna need the wire cutters for this area here. Otherwise, if I don't manage to get the wire cutters before I get to this area, or when I'm in that area when I need to move, there's only going to be 2 options, and the first one is going to go up to this point or to this point, and those are pretty bad points, as you can see. We have 10 defensive value, we have mines, we have lose a specialist, machine gun fire, and mines to get both in and out, and then this one explosive icon means 1 dead soldier. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what that means, because I never dared to go into that sector for the other rules, but let's find out right now. That means that during phase 4, before movement, units lose 1 soldier for each explosive icon they have. So that's going to be on your specialist and on your item points. So anyway, we're going to start here in sector 2, and we are going to start with, whoops, it's upside down, with 3 soldiers. And we're going to start with 1 courage. So you also notice that I am playing as the Norwegians for the very first time. The last game we played as the Greek. And the next game we're going to be playing as, I believe, the Polish is the last nation that is included in D-Day Dice 2nd edition, and that's included in the War Stories expansion pack. So let's go ahead and roll. You know the deal, guys. As always, I'm looking for stars. I should also have my RWB table here for the Norwegians. So I can see the leadership is pretty good, because that actually gives me 2 additional stars. Battle Cry also gives me 2 stars. So Dead Man's Gift also 2 stars. So I'm gonna go with the star. And I am tempted to try a Dead Man's Gift, because that would give me the item points that I need to get the wire cutters, but I think it's a little bit too early to risk that. So I'm gonna go with the 2 soldiers. And man, I almost got an RWB there. The question is, do I want to risk it and reroll all of them? I think that might be beneficial to at least save this, and then I have a chance of fresh troops RWB at least. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cancel that tool with the skull. So we gain 4 soldiers, so we're up to 7. And we gain 1 courage and only 1 star. That's a bit unfortunate. We adjust our unit die. Also, we should have had a battle condition. All blah blah blah. Okay, man, that sucks. So that's gonna lose me 2 soldiers then. I lose 2 soldiers instead of that becoming a skull. And then we should also pick a special mission for this game. And I'm gonna have to, let's see. So this one I can't do, because there's simply not enough explosive icons to both conquer that bunker and to do the special mission. So I'm gonna redraw it. So this one is a badge, or 2 badges plus 1 vehicle. So I'm definitely gonna go with this one. It seems like a tough one, because I need to get the hero, battle cry RWB, and 3 stars. So that's a lot of resources, but it is what it is. Okay, so now we lose 3 soldiers, so we're down to 2 little soldiers, and that's it. A new battle condition, and it's friendly fire, so we're going to be losing. Units that are alone in their sector must lose 1 unit in phase 6. That's the combat phase. Okay, I got a Dead Man's Gift, so I'm definitely going to go with this this time. I need soldiers, so that's a problem. So I'm gonna save, let's see, I'm gonna have to re-roll that star, I think. There's just too many casualties. We got 3 plus 1, that's 4 casualties due to those cards. And that's an unfortunate event. Okay. So we get the Dead Man's Gift. We gain 12 item points. And then we gain 2 courage. We're up to 4. And 2 stars, we're up to 3. We gain 1 star here and 2 soldiers, so we're up to 4 soldiers. We adjust our unit die. And I'm gonna have to do something, think of something. I am gonna buy the walkie-talkie for 2 item points. Sorry, 5 item points. We're down to 7. So that I can get 2 soldiers and survive this turn. So I spend that right away. And then I am gonna go ahead and get the Drill Sergeant for 3 stars. So I can recruit in further turns. Okay, let's go ahead and do battle. So we lose 3 soldiers, we're down to 3, and then we lose 1 additional soldier due to friendly fire. Okay, and we draw a new battle condition. So this time, due to flash fire, all players lose 2 soldiers for each card with explosive icons they have. So again, those cards are very, very dangerous to have on your hand. Okay, we're getting some soldiers now. I'm gonna save those 2 and hope for an RWB. And I'm not gonna go for that star, I think. I'll save those 2 soldiers too. Right now I kinda need those soldiers more than anything. Well, that is extremely unfortunate. I think I'm pretty much done for, but we'll see. Okay, so the skull will cancel these 2 soldiers. So I gain 3 soldiers this turn, so I'm up to 5. We adjust our unit die, and I will recruit. I only have 1 star though, so there's not much I can recruit with that. I would like the Beachmaster, I would like the Medic. There's a lot of things I would like. See what I can get with that. I have 5 soldiers left. There's not really much that's gonna help me out, to be honest. I guess I could get the platoon leader, sorry, the point man. Just in case I survive, the point man is gonna help me out. Or actually, I think I'll wait with that, just in case. So we'll go up to this area here. And first we have to spend 1 courage. And then we have to take 3 hits plus machine gun fire. So we roll for the machine gun fire right away just to see if we survive. And it's an item point, so that's fine. And then we lose 3 soldiers, so we're down to 2 soldiers. So it looks like we survive, but we still have to roll on table D in the scenario book to see what's going on in this area, and it could be very bad. 4. It costs 1 courage to move out of this sector in addition to normal cost. So we have survived. Very good. And we're gonna go ahead and draw a new battle condition. This turn, fresh troops and reinforcements give 1 less soldier. That's not good. Okay, let's see if we somehow can get out of this terrible situation. I'm gonna have to go with the soldiers. And very good that I did. I'm gonna re-roll. Well, that's kind of cool. I get 10 soldiers from the dice themselves, and then I would gain 7 more from fresh troops. However, those 7 more become 6 more due to the battle condition, so we got 16 soldiers. We're up to 18. We adjust our unit die, and we will take 3 hits plus the machine gun fire. Machine gun fire is 2 soldiers, so 3 plus 2, that's 5, so we go from 18 to 13. And yeah, we don't recruit anything like that. We draw a new card. A vehicle containing ordnance has turned over and caught fire. Before it explodes during phase 5, all items with explosive icons can be found for half the normal cost, rounded up. Wow, that's a good one. We will also lose 1 soldier. Okay, well, I'm still gonna go with the stars though, because I don't have enough item points to buy stuff, and this early on I kinda also don't want to risk it. I'm just gonna reroll and hope for the best. Ah, crap. I don't feel like I'm having much luck so far, I gotta say, but it is what it is. The skull is gonna cancel one of those item points or tools, so we gain 2 stars, we're up to 3. We gain 2 soldiers, we're up to 15, and we gain 1 item point. Adjust our unit die, and we are going to recruit. I am going to go ahead and get... I feel like I want to get the medic, but it's a risky move, since that's going to leave me open for 6 casualties if I roll a star, but I'm going to do it. Sometimes you have to risk it. So that's going to cost me 3 stars, thanks to the drill sergeant. Also remember to lose 1 soldier. So then we have machine gun fire plus 3. 1 item point. 3 soldiers turns to 2, thanks to the medic. And then this one, the vehicle explodes and we lose 1 soldier. So we're down to 11 soldiers. I'm just going to look what phase this is actually in. Before it explodes during phase 5, which is movement, when that vehicle explodes, all units lose 1 soldier. So I'm gonna say I don't lose him, because this guy says lose 1 less soldier per phase. So the medic is a very good thing to have. Okay, next turn and last turn in this sector. Units cannot gain stars by any means this turn. Man, these dice are killing me. I don't know what I should go for here. This is a very bad roll during the circumstances, since I cannot gain stars. And I don't really need any special find. But I think that's the only way I'm going to be able to survive this, is to keep those tools. And I think I'm just going to roll and hope for more tools. I got soldiers, that's nice. Okay, so I gain a special find, RWB. You can find a used item by paying its cost in item points, or all units gain 6 item points. So I gain 6 item points, so I'm up to 12. And then we have 4 tools, so that's going to be 12 item points, so we're up to 24. And then we gain 4 soldiers, so we're up to 16 soldiers. We adjust our unit die, indicating we have to move. And I want to remember we had mud, but that was when we arrived in that sector, wasn't it? No, that was the special condition. That's why I told myself I need to remember that. So Number 4, we have to pay 1 courage just to move out. So even though it's a move, not an advance, we lose 1 courage. So we move into this sector here, and we lose 15 soldiers, turns into 14 thanks our medic. So let's see, 14. We should only have 2 soldiers remaining. Wow. But now we're not gonna take any casualties for a while, so that's very good. Okay, let's go ahead and roll. And I'm definitely gonna go for the stars. And then I'm gonna have to start rallying soldiers. Man, that's a tough one. I think I'm gonna have to chance it and roll again. Well, I mean, it could be worse, but I really need to get the captain as soon as I can. So we gain 2 soldiers. Yeah, we should have drawn a battle condition. Nothing happens unusual. 2 soldiers, 2 stars. We gain 4 soldiers, so we're up to 6. And then we gain 3 item points, so we're up to 27. We adjust our unit die. And we take no casualties. I am going to go ahead and get the war cutters for 10 item points, so I do not forget that later in the game. And then we go ahead and go again. And before we do that, actually, I will recruit someone, the point man, for 1 star, because if there is one sector that you want to stay in for 1 extra turn, it's going to be this one where we take no damage. Yeah, and then we draw a new battle condition. All players need 4 courage results to gain the corresponding RWB bonus. I'm going to sacrifice the point man right away, so we don't adjust our unit die in this turn. Okay, I'll go with the star, and I think I'll go with that item point, the tool, just to see if I can get the RWB. Man. I feel like my rolling has been really bad this entire game. I really feel like I have the dice gods against me. So that beautiful roll gains me 1 star and 1 soldier. Wow, fantastic. Not. Okay, so we don't adjust our unit die this turn as we sacrifice the point man. And there is no one that we want to recruit at this time. I do, however, want to go ahead and get the whistle for later. It's good to get the items that you need before it's too late, and then you have a lot of item points, but you don't have enough turns to get stuff that you need. We don't take any damage, it's no damage sector. And that's a really good card. That means that a group of cunning allied soldiers found a way around enemy defenses. This turn, units may ignore barriers. So basically, it's a free wire cutters. However, it does not benefit us at this time. Okay, that's 1 star. I go with the soldiers, I guess. I don't think I want to even chance it any longer to re-roll. Try to get those RWBs, because I'm not getting them anyway without that captain to help me out. You see, it's impossible for me. So we gain 3 stars, so we're up to 5. We gain 4 soldiers, so we're up to 11. We gain 1 item point. Excuse me. We adjust our unit die, and we will recruit. For sure, we are going to recruit the captain at this time. And these cards I'll put down here. So the captain for 3 stars, so we're down to 2. Okay. And we don't buy any item point at this time. Last turn in this sector. Visibility is greatly reduced. All units gain 1 courage, but cannot rally specialists. Okay. We gain 1 courage. That's good. And then we go ahead and roll. Gonna re-roll that. Okay, so this time we did get 2 beautiful stars in the right color. And now we got an RWB just because we got the captain. I'll save, I'll do a chance roll. Okay. So we get 4 stars, so we're up to 6. And then the leadership gives us add 1 result, red result to your choice. And that's what I'm going to do actually instead of getting those 2 stars. Because the red result, let's see, I'll add a 2 soldier. And then I change the color with the captain to white. So that's a fresh troop, 7 soldiers. So we gain 7 plus 6. And let's see, 7 plus 6 should be 13. So we go from 11 to 24 soldiers. Okay, that's so nice actually that you have that option with the leadership. So that's pretty cool. Okay, and I think we did everything we were supposed to do. So we adjust our unit die. I would very much like to recruit at this time, but I cannot do it because of the battle condition. So we move on, and we're going to take 6 hits plus whatever happens on table G, which is most likely not going to be good for us. 6. The first unit to enter this sector draws an award at random. Only 1 award can be drawn this way in this sector. It's called Fields of Glory. Wow. Okay, these sectors usually do not treat me very well. Usually they are very bad. Each unit gains 3 stars or cancel just play German decoration. So that part is the Atlantikwall if you play against someone. So anyway, 3 courage is great, and we don't need, I don't think we need that award for anything, including our goal here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and discard it right away to gain those 3 courage points. So we go from 3 to 6 courage. And then we take the hits, which is 6, turns into 5 thanks to the medic, so we are down to 19 soldiers. Okay, well that's a pretty good deal. Alright, so let's see here what we want to do. We definitely want to get more courage, because we need to recruit the hero to sacrifice. We need to get 3 more stars on top of that. And then basically, yeah, we're gonna need soldiers. I kind of want to get the Beachmaster still. He's gonna get me at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 15 soldiers from the Beachmaster. So I want to get the Beachmaster. I'm gonna get the Lieutenant here for free, and then I'm gonna get the Engineer for free. So I'm waiting for that. And then, yeah, I might want to get the paratrooper for this. The Norwegian paratrooper is special. He doesn't give me the reinforcements RWB, but instead 2 tools to my final tally. So I'm gonna need a lot of item points here to get the explosives for this sector. Okay, I'm gonna go with the soldiers, because soldiers are gonna be needed on this map. So, perfect, and we re-roll. I think I'll save the courage, and we roll the rest. Okay, so we changed the color of this to blue with the captain. That's 7 soldiers plus 6, that's 13. We go up to, let's see here, oh man, too much math, 6, that's 25. And then we gain 7 from the fresh troops, so that's 32. Okay. 32 soldiers, and then we gain 1 more soldier from that die. We gain 1 courage and 1 item point. We also should have drawn a battle condition, and that is that machine gun fire roll, which is not happening here, of 4 or more counts as 4. All skulls lose their color, and we don't have any skulls, so it didn't affect us. Okay, we adjust our unit die, and now we're definitely going to recruit. We have so many stars to spend. I think I'll go with, that's the thing, do I want to get, I think I'll go with the, man, I'll have to go with the hero. I want to get the Beachmaster, but I can't get the hero and the Beachmaster since they're resource specialists, but maybe I can finish this before 2 stars before I have to advance. Let's see. So I still need 3 stars and that RWB. I'm not gonna get any item at this point. Okay, so that's it. Let's go ahead and draw a new battle. Oh, we have to do battle. 6 soldiers turns into 5, so we go from 33 to 28 soldiers. Yeah, there is a lot of things to keep track of when you keep adding all of these modules. Okay, so this time let's go ahead and remember the battle condition. Rain soaks the terrain and makes movement difficult. Units must spend 1 courage if they move in addition to normal moving cost. Okay, we're not going to move. Let's go ahead and roll, and let's try to get that RWB here for the courage. And we got 1. We have soldiers here. That would give us a lot of soldiers, so I think I'm gonna have to go with that one. And yeah, I'll just I'll re-roll that, I guess. Go with the soldiers. Okay, so the skull will cancel this. We change the color to blue. That's 7 soldiers, so we gain 8 plus 7. That's 15. So we go up to, let's see, 38. We're at 28, so 15 should be 38. 43. Okay. And we adjust our unit die. What do we want to recruit at this point? I think I want to get the corporal for 1 star. So we're at 3 stars. And then we take 6 hits, turns into 5. So we are at 38. And battle condition. The mud makes traps easier to see, giving a break to the invaders. Units may move over landmines, subtract 3 from landmine die. Okay, but we're not going to move over any landmines this turn. Let's go ahead and roll. Let's see if we can get that battle cry. Doesn't look like it, guys. I think I'll go with the stars then. There's still a chance to get that battle cry, but oh man, so close. Okay, I'm gonna go with those 2. Let's hope I can get another. Okay, that's. I can re-roll this with the corporal. So unlucky, man. That's very unlucky, because my plan was to add a red result of your choice with this leadership award. And then I would have added a red courage, and I would have changed the color with the captain, and that would be the RWB that I need. But instead I got this skull, and if this skull would have been anything else, and it re-rolled it with the corporal, but it didn't help anyway. That's very, very irritating. Okay, but again, I feel like the dice today, they do not like me. They want revenge. These are German-made dice, I'm sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and tally up the stuff. I'll cancel 1 of these courage. So I gain 1 courage. And then we have 3 stars, so we're up to 6. And then we gain leadership 2 stars, so we're up to 8. Okay, and then we adjust our unit die. And let's see if we can recruit something here now. I am gonna go ahead and get paratrooper for later, and that's just 1 star. And the advance, we spend 2 courage, so we're down to 6. And then we take 10 hits, turns into 9 thanks to the medic, so we go down to 29 soldiers. Okay. So in this sector we lose 10 soldiers every turn, but we gain 1 star. I'm not really sure that's a sector that I want to stay in. That's a lot of casualties. We'll see how we work that out. I still need to get that courage RWB. Oh yeah, let's not forget the battle condition. At the start of phase 1, all units add 1 chevron to their unit marker. If they are in a can't stay here sector, they lose their choice of 1 star or 1 courage. Okay, so we have to add 1 of those chevron. Okay, it's starting good. I just need 1 more courage to get that RWB that I need. And there we go, I got it. And I'm contemplating whether I should reroll to get some more, so I'll do it. We'll take that. Okay, I I hate these dice. Corporal, do your thing. Okay, so we cancel the 2 soldiers with that skull. So we gain 2 stars from the map. So we're up to 9 stars. 1 from the map, 1 from the die. And then we gain a battle cry RWB, which I will forfeit together with the hero and 3 stars to complete my Private First Class Charles the Glopper's stand. Okay, so we lose the hero, we lose these 3 courage and the RWB, and we go from 9 to 6 stars. So we have now completed our special mission, and that means we get to draw 1 random field promotion and 1 random award. Okay, so voluntary service medal. Each unit gains 1 of these options: 4 stars, 4 courage, or 15 item points. It's kind of a tough one, I guess. I think I'll go with 4 courage, so we're up to 10. And then we have the field promotion: 15 soldiers plus add 1 result of your choice in any color to your final tally. Okay, so I'll save this for when I roll this time. And we have used our voluntary service medal. So I'm gonna put that back into the award deck. Okay, and let's see here where I'm at. I'm still at the rolling phase, so we adjust our unit die. And I will recruit. So I am gonna recruit the scout for 1 star. And I am not gonna buy any item at this point. I'll wait until the very last moment to do so. Maybe I should get a captured motorcycle. That's a pretty good item. Well, it all depends on if I manage to get enough item points, and that's really not something that is guaranteed. So I think I'll just save my item points for now. Okay, so the question is now, do I want to stay for 1 more turn, or do I want to keep moving? I'm gonna need a lot of soldiers moving up, but at the same way, I'm gonna lose more the longer I stay. So I think I'm gonna move into this sector here. So we lose 10 soldiers, turns into 9, thanks to the medics. So we're down to 20 soldiers now. And we start a new turn, and in this place we can only stay for 1 turn. We also get the lieutenant. Also, when I was in this sector, I should have decided which bunker I'm gonna go into, and since the beginning I said I'm gonna go into this bunker here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get us the lieutenant. Roll. Hope for something good. And I mean, that's a pretty decent roll. I like the soldiers because that always helps to get the RWBs. I'm not a fan of the skulls unless I have a climbing sector or something like that. And a tool would have been really nice. But those tools are the hardest thing to roll whenever you really need them. They're super hard to roll. Okay, so new battle condition. Nature takes a break for all players, dead calm, for all players as the battlefield clears. All tools obtained from dice or other sources take the choice of their player's choice. That's really cool. And that would have been super helpful in the next sector, but that's how it is sometimes. Okay, man, I don't really feel like I need more stars. I have 5 stars, and there's really not a lot more that I want to recruit. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I get the Beachmaster, he's gonna gain me 12 soldiers, so that's actually a pretty good deal. So I think I'll save these 2 stars then. And then I'll save the 2 soldiers. And we got this as the end result. And that's pretty fine. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna trade the tool, whoops, for that, or the soldier, the tool, whatever. The tool for the 2 soldiers. And what we're gonna do now is, first of all, I'm gonna use the captain, change the color of this to blue. And then I'm gonna use this one, 15 soldiers plus add 1 result of your choice in any color to your final tally, which is gonna be a 2 soldier. A golden one, which is gonna turn white. So in that way, we have 2 RWBs. First, we have the leadership, and that's gonna gain us 2 stars. So we gain a total of 5 stars, so we're up to 10 stars. Getting stars with the Norwegians is easy, I gotta tell you guys. 6 soldiers, 7, plus the fresh troops are RWB, that's 14 soldiers. We go from 20 to 34 soldiers. So we have used our field promotion. And let's go ahead and trade back our die with the lieutenant. And I think we're done. Okay, so we adjust our unit die. And we are gonna move. But do we want to recruit someone before we move is the question. I don't need a minesweeper. I could get the veteran, he's pretty good. I could also get the engineer, but that is a little bit of a risk. The war hero engineer is even better, and since I have 2 bunkers, it's gonna save me a total of 14 soldiers. So I am gonna go ahead and get that. He's a very expensive specialist. 5 stars turns into 4 with the drill sergeant. So we go from 10 to 6 stars, and then we also have to lose 1 soldier because he is he's war hero. Also, we're gonna get 1 item point thanks to having the scout. I did forget that. Okay, and items. I think I will still wait until the next turn before I buy those explosive icons, because I really don't want to die from some battle condition. So we're gonna go ahead and move. And I'm moving over here. And you notice the obstacles. I use the wire cutters. Ignore barriers for 1 turn. Okay. So we ignore them. And we take 5 hits plus machine gun fire. And machine gun fire is 1 soldier plus 5. Minus 1 due to the medic, it's 5. 6 minus 1 is 5. So we go from 33 to 28. Okay, so in this area here, we're gonna get the engineer who I already recruited. Well, that was very stupid. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking there, but clearly I wasn't thinking. But that's how it goes sometimes. Okay, so we're gonna try to get some items, but before we do that, we draw a battle condition. Dark clouds, visibility is severely reduced. Subtract 2 from all machine gun fire. That's good because we're gonna have machine gun fire moving up. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll. And I'm looking for tools. And wow, I never thought I would get 2. I usually wouldn't even get 1 when I'm trying to get it. I mean, that's a nice RWB there, but I really do need my tools. Let's see, if I have 5, I only get 24. I'm gonna have to sacrifice those soldiers and... Oh, jackpot! Look at that. Beautiful. I was so scared of having to regret re-rolling those soldiers, but it paid off. Because we have 4 dice here, plus 1 with the scout. We sacrificed the paratrooper to gain 2 more to our final tally. And they have no color. We changed the color of this with the captain to red. So that's a special find RWB, which is you can find a used item by paying its cost in item points or gain 6 item points. So I think maybe I am gonna find that wire cutters, and I'll have to pay 10 item points for that. But that's fine by me. And let me just see, because the plan is I was thinking I'll go into this area to get that award. And I think that's a smart move. I'm gonna lose 10 soldiers, actually 9 or 8, thanks to the medic. But if I can get an award, it just feels like that would probably be worth it. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so I don't get that. Instead, I get 6 item points. We go from 13 to 19. Okay, and then we have the tools. So okay, let's add the courage and the stars first, so we don't get too confused here. So we added 1 star, 1 courage. We're at 11 courage and 7 stars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is gonna be too much tools. Let me just try one more time to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we got 8. That's gonna be 48 plus 24 plus 24. Okay, so 24 and 24, that's 48. So it's 48 plus 48. That should be 96, I think. Right? Yeah, that's... No, wait. 48 plus 48. Yeah, that's 96. Okay, so we have 96 plus 19 is more than this one can calculate. And 19 minus 4 is 15. So we have 115 item points. Wow, that's a lot of item points. Okay, so let's just remember that when this goes to 0, I have 100 left. Okay, so we adjust our unit die. We have to move this turn, and this paratrooper has been sacrificed. So first of all, I am gonna go ahead and get the flamethrower for 20 item points. So we go from 15 to 95. And then recruiting, I really should get something, and I think I am gonna go ahead and get the Beachmaster now before I forget it. So he's gonna be 2 stars, thanks to my drill sergeants. We're at 5. And then we have to move, and now we roll for machine gun fire, and remember to subtract 2. So we get the star, which equals to number 2. So we subtract 2 from it, but it cannot go lower than 1. And 1 is a tool, an item point. So we go from 95 to 94. That's a very good deal. And then we have 5 hits, minus 1 thanks to the medics, it's 4. So we go from 28 to 24. Okay, so I feel like I really need to get soldiers now. I feel like I have everything else but soldiers. Oh no. Flooded area. This turn, items and specialists with explosive icon cannot be rallied. That sucks because I need explosive icons for this. It's very good that I got the flamethrower, but that's the wrong one. Oh, I needed the Bangalore torpedo. Okay, well that sucks, but that's how it is sometimes. Let's go ahead and roll. And again, I'm looking for soldiers this turn, so I'm gonna save this one, and I'll go with the blue skull. Or maybe I'll go with the white courage instead, actually. And roll again. And roll again. I'm gonna re-roll that one. Okay, so we'll go with that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change with the lieutenant. And then I'll change the color to red with the captain. So that's fresh troops, 7 soldiers. And then 6, so we go up to 37. And then we get 3 courage. Wow, 1, 2, 3, and that's +1 on the map, so we're at 14 courage now. And then we gain 1 star. We adjust our unit die, excuse me, and we cannot get any specialist or any items with explosive icons, which is kind of bad. So I am gonna go ahead and recruit the sharpshooter for 1 star. And I'm gonna have to stay 1 more turn in this sector if I don't want to sacrifice the flamethrower, and I don't want to sacrifice the flamethrower. I take, so I'll stay, I don't move, I take 5 hits plus machine gun fire, And it's 2 soldiers, it turns into 7. 7 turns into 6 with the medics, so we're down at 31 soldiers. Okay, new turn. All units may reroll 1 die from their final tally, in addition to all rerolling effects. So we can even reroll a locked die. So I'm gonna go ahead and save those 2. And I am also gonna give myself an item point here. I forgot about the scout. Wow, that's nice. And then we'll reroll this. And then I use the battle condition, the inspirational speech, to reroll it again. And then I use the corporal to reroll it one last time. Okay, perfect. What we're gonna do now is I'm gonna change with the lieutenant. Bada-bam. That's how you deal with the adjusting situation. So we gain 2 RWBs, which is reinforcements and fresh troops. Both of those give us 7 soldiers each. So we're at 14. 14, and then we gain 6, so that's 20, and 3, 23. So we go from 31 to 54. Okay, I feel like I'm starting to get the soldiers I need now. We also gain 1 courage and 1 item point. So note here that we're at now 13, 14, 15 courage. We adjust our unit die, and we are going to recruit. I am going to go ahead and, let's see here, I don't feel like I need any more of the specialists to survive, so I'm just going to save my stars for now. There's a lot of machine gun fire coming up. Actually, I could get 1. There's just 2 machine gun fires. So let me get the veteran. He's pretty good. Gives me +1 soldier for every RWB I roll. So that is going to be 2 stars. We're down to 3. And then I am going to get an item, and I'm going to get the Bangalore. I think I'll get the grenade to start with for 10 item points. We're down to 86. Got so many item points. And then we move up. So we move up, and there's a lot of things happening here now. This is why you can't get confused. First, we have to pay 3 courage. So 1, 2, 3. We're down to 12. Then we have the Beachmaster. Where's he at? We get Beachmaster. I know I got it there. So we gain 3 soldiers. We're up to 57. All right. But that's not all. Then we have to roll on this table to see what happens. And it's table J, as in Jake. And roll a D6. 5. No dice are locked. Wow. I am feeling like this game is turning. I'm getting lucky. So we have 8 hits plus machine gun fire. And the machine gun fire is 2 soldiers. However, note that we have the war hero here. Desmond Doss lose 1 less soldier per phase, or 2 less soldiers if in a bunker or a sector next to a bunker. So we ignore that machine gun fire and we lose 8 soldiers. So we go from 57 to 49. And yeah, you could see a lot of stuff going on here, a lot of the modules taking part of it. But if you just do it slowly, usually you can do it without too much of a mess up. Okay, so we will spend 1 turn here, and the damage is going to increase as we stay. So we don't want to stay too long, obviously. Supply truck. And oh, that's a long card to read. An ammunition lorry resupplies the enemy during phase 6. Add 2 to all machine gun fire dice. If machine gun fire uses multiple dice, each die receives the bonus. This can activate special damage. If special damage is +1 machine gun fire, only add it once. All units may discard a card with an explosive icon to blow up the truck and cancel this card for all players. Okay, we're going to ignore that because we're going to move up into the bunker. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll. And remember, we don't have to lock any of these dice. I'm contemplating whether I should go with this to get like a war cry, but still I have so much courage. I really don't need it. So I'm going to reroll all of them since we don't need to lock any dice, thanks to the special randomness of this sector. And I got courage again. I got it again. I got it twice in a row. And before I needed it more than anything, and I just could not get it. Okay, so I am gonna re-roll this one with the corporal. Ah, very close. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is change the star for this. And then we have a battle cry RWB. So we're gonna use that to advance into the bunker without spending any courage. And we gain 3 courage, we're back to 15 courage, and we gain 4 soldiers, we're up to 53 soldiers. And then we gain, let's see, 1 item point, thanks to our scout friend. We adjust our unit die, and we are gonna recruit and buy stuff. I'm gonna go buy, I think I'll wait to get the Bangalore torpedo actually, because I don't want to be hurt. So I am gonna get the capture motorcycle for 3 item points. We're down to 84 item points. Oh, actually no, I have to get the Bangalore torpedo. So let me bring it up to 87 again, and 20 item points, we're down to 67. Because I need to sacrifice 3 explosive icons. That's why I need a Bangalore torpedo. Okay, so we move up to this bunker here. And we have to pay 6 courage. But we don't have to do that because I used my battle cry. So we don't have to spend the courage. We gain 3 soldiers, we're up to 56. And then we have to sacrifice 3 explosive icons, and that number depends on the amount of players. If you play 1-2 players, it's 3 explosive icons. If you play 3 or more, I believe it's 5 explosive icons. But anyway, we have now sacrificed the grenade and Bangalore torpedo, making us able to hit this bunker. We use our flamethrower here, because we have to lose 25 soldiers. But with the flamethrower, we only need to lose 15. And then we have the engineer subtract 7 from the defense of your bunker. So the 15 turns actually into 8. And then the 8, thanks to the medic Desmond does, the 8 turns into 6. So we lose 6 soldiers instead of 25. Okay, we have, I'm pretty sure we have won this, guys. So the flamethrower, let's put that away. And let's go ahead and roll. It's our first turn in this sector. Let's see, so I haven't forgotten anything. I'm pretty sure I have not forgotten anything, except that we should draw a new battle card. Let's see, this one was, oh yeah, there's no machine gun fire. It takes 1 less skull for units to obtain a Dead Man's Gift RWB. So in this sector now, we can stay for 3 turns without taking damage. So we're definitely going to just stand here and get all of the soldiers that we can muster. Okay, look at that, we got an RWB. So that RWB gives us 7 soldiers, fresh troops, plus 1 because of the veterans. We're up to 58 soldiers. And then we gain 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so we're up to 65 soldiers. Perfect. We adjust our unit die, and we're not going to recruit any more specialists, don't worry guys. However, we are going to get a few items, so I am going to start by getting the supply bag for 5 item, oh, that's soldiers, for 5 item points. And then I am also going to go ahead and spend courage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 courage to draw an award at random. I just have so much courage. All units may rally 1 regular or ranking specialist for free. I might get 1 ranking then. Okay, let's get to general. It's because he's so fun. You get to replace one of your dice with a golden one, which means that die will take any color that you want. Okay, so wow, we have a lot of stuff going on here. Let's get rid of this one. And that's it for the item points and stuff. So now we would take damage, but there is nothing that can damage us, so we just begin the next turn. Thunderstrike. An enormous shell falls on the battlefield, killing many in a deafening explosion. All units lose 3 courage when this card is drawn. They can avoid this by rolling 1 less die during phase 1 for each courage they wish to avoid losing. Okay, I mean that's kind of lame, but it doesn't really matter because we still have a very big surplus of courage. Let's go ahead and roll. And I again, we're going to go with all of the soldiers that we can manage to find. And I'm going to use the corporal to reroll this. Okay. Okay, we should gain also 1 item point from last turn because of the scout, which I keep forgetting. Alright, so here we have an RWB. This takes any color that we want, so obviously it's going to take red. So that's 7 soldiers. 8, 9, 10, 14. So we go from 65 to 79. We have 1 tool and we have the scout, that's 3 item points. We go from 63 to 66. And that should be it. Okay, so we adjust our unit die, and this time we are going to buy the capture motorcycle for 3 item points. And we're not going to recruit anyone at this time. We take no damage. So we go to the next turn. Glory to the fatherland. The enemy intensifies fires. This turn each machine gun fire has a result of 6. But there's no machine gun fire in the sector, so we're safe. However, we're going to have to move, so it's actually going to affect us. If special damage is +1 machine gun fire, only add it once. Okay, but there's no special there. Alright, so last sector, we're going to go ahead and use the supply bag, and we're going to use the capture motorcycle. So at the end of phase 1, roll a gold die. Reroll skulls if you wish to add, and add it to the final tally. So let's go ahead and add that gold die. And then we have the capture motorcycle. Next turn during phase 1, add 1 supply die to your regular die. So I should actually have sacrificed this before in the last turn, but I'm going to cheat a little bit. It's for this turn. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll one last time in this sector. And I never noticed that the gold die is at the end of phase 1. I thought it was like going with your normal ones, but obviously it isn't. So I'm going to go ahead and lock these 2. Man, look at that. Beautiful. And I am gonna use the corporal to reroll this. Look at that, man. And then we roll this. And we got a soldier again. It's unbelievable, man. First of all, actually, let's go ahead and discard these 2 cards. First of all, actually, I am gonna give myself 1 more soldier, because we have the veteran, and I did forget to add that last turn. We get 1 item point thanks to scout. And then we have, unfortunately it's only 1 RWB. It would have been hilarious if it was 2, but it's actually only 1 RWB. So we have from that 7 soldiers. 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we go from 80 soldiers to 99. Wow, we can literally not have more soldiers on our card. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of these so we don't confuse ourselves anymore. And let's go ahead and adjust our unit die. We do not want to buy something. Actually, I could go with the binoculars 54 because we can use that to the machine gun fire. So we move up, and now again a lot of stuff is going to happen. First thing that's going to happen is we're going to have to pay 5 courage, so we're down to 1. We gain 3 soldiers, so we're up to 102. We lose our medic right away due to the sector requirement here. And then we have 15 soldiers lost plus machine gun fire. So then we have this, that this turn each machine gun fire has a result of 6, no need to roll. But then, so this is going to be the machine gun fire, but then I use the binoculars. Change the result of 1 die but not its color. Can be used on locked dice or any other dice like machine gun fire. And I change this to instead be item point. So I lose an item point here. And then I lose 15 soldiers. So we go from 102, let's see here, to 92 to 87. If my math is not completely incorrect. Yeah, that should be it. Let's go ahead and have one final turn of rolling before we go into the bunker. And I like what I see. Let's go again. Perfect. We have an RWB. 2 skulls. I am gonna go ahead and change 1 soldier with a skull from my lieutenant. So that gives me an RWB. So first of all, we got an RWB last turn. Forgot to add one with the veteran. Now we have 2 RWBs. We change the color to red, and this one takes any color, so it takes red also. So that's 2 RWBs, so we're up to 90 soldiers. Also, we should have drawn a battle condition. Violent gusts of wind blow sand and dust, blinding troops and jamming machinery. Cost 1 courage to use an item for all players. Okay. Vehicles operate freely. Okay, so then we have the RWB here, which is Dead Man's Gift. It gains us 12 item points. We go up to 65. It gives us also 2 stars and 2 courage. And then we gain this RWB, which is 7 soldiers, so we're up to 97. And then we gain 6 more, so we are up to 103. Okay. We also gain 1 item point thanks to the scout. And this turn we are going to go ahead and move. So we move into the bunker, and we use the whistle, so we don't have to spend any courage. However, we're going to have to spend 1 courage because of this battle condition. It costs 1 courage to use an item for all players. So we're down to 2 courage. And then we still have the Beachmaster here, so we go from 103 to 106 soldiers. And then we have the bunker, which is 40 soldiers casualties, but we have the engineer subtract 7. So it goes from 40 to 33. So let's see here. We have 106. 33 minus 6. 27. 106 minus, oh man, there's so many numbers. Let's just do 40 first. So we go from 106 to 66. And then let's add those 7 that we save. So we go from 66 to 73. Okay, so we have conquered the bunker. And we still have 73 surviving soldiers. We have 5 courage. We have 5 stars, 2 courage, 66 item points. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 specialists with the lieutenant. So all in all, I think that actually ended very good. I was very frustrated in the beginning because I felt like the dice really did not work with me. But in the same time, I was very lucky in all of these random sectors, which actually gave me positive results. And that's not very common for me anyway. I feel like the only thing I really messed up was getting the engineer instead of taking the free one. But the free one would obviously only give me this one and not the war hero. So with this one, I saved 4 more soldiers than I would have saved with the normal one. So that's 4 soldiers. And I paid 4 stars and 1 soldier for it, so it's not a really great trade, but I mean, it made the mess up a little bit less messy. And I think I did a good job with the battle conditions. I really hope I remember them for every turn. I think I did, even though sometimes I did it a little bit late. But that's the way it works. Again, there's so many modules, and like, it's fun adding them all, but it does give you more things to keep track of. But again, if you do it slowly, like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, if I play without recording, I make way less mistakes. But it's just that, you know, I'm thinking about recording time. I don't want to make too long videos. I'm gonna stand up and look at this one. It's already over 1 hour long. So, you know, I have that stress that, okay, let's keep things moving. I don't want to, you know, normally I would maybe pause for a while, and if I need to recruit someone, really take my time to see which one is going to benefit me the most. But if I'm recording a video, I just want to keep it moving so that it doesn't get boring to watch. And then everything else to keep track of, which I've told you 100 times already. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been the last video of the Overlord maps. So again, next video, we're gonna move on to the war stories and finally to Do or Die. So we have completed 24 of the 35 maps. Actually, we've completed 25 if we count Gold Beach, the alternative variant. So we have completed 25 of the 35 maps. So we have 10 maps remaining, 6 in the war stories and 4 in the To Do or Die. So we're really in a good way here of completing all of the D-Day Dice maps. Like when I started doing it, I was thinking, oh, is this crazy? This is gonna take a while. But actually it's working out pretty good. And it's a very fun, it's a both fun game to play and it's also very fun to record actually. I'm gonna admit that. Guys, please take your time to comment the video. That means a lot to me. It's always fun with your feedback. I'd also be very happy if you would subscribe to the channel and like the video. Helps me a lot. Other than that, I just want to say thank you again for watching and I hope to see you next time.